Hello, everyone. The following is information and messages that I received from a meditation just a few days ago, and I wanted to share this with you now. It's regarding the upcoming solstice on December 21st and the great conjunction of Jupiter and Saturn. All of the starseeds will come to a congruence point on 12/21 solstice. This will allow all higher dimensional architecture to be experienced as physical reality. For the way-showers, things will be very different. Many things that you have expected to occur on this day will come to pass. At this point, I am being shown a horizontal infinity symbol flowing in movement, and one vertical line, a meridian, straight up through the center with an arrow pointing up. Through this infinity point, 0 point in the center, we collectively rise up as this new reality is anchored and brought down. This new reality will crystallize all around you like snow, and you will now be able to build upon the things that you have been imagining. It will be like Christmas. I am hearing amalgamation of sorts, while I am seeing Jupiter as Santa Claus sit on a throne. The rulership that is Saturn. Saturn is like a rock, a big carved boulder, and Santa is king. He is royalty sitting on this boulder that is anchored in the ground. Here, he is like a divine emperor. It's the rulership of Santa. Santa is the highest aspect of Jupiter. Santa is joy and magic and giving to all, and everyone is able to connect with him as an archetype. You don't look at the political ideologies of what Santa is. You look at the joy and the giving and the love. He did have a list of good and naughty and nice, but that really represents those who are service to self and those in service to others. It's not related to the lessons that we are here to learn daily. It's not to be punished. It really is to do with the separation, the delineation of your intentions, whether they may be pure of heart or not. Saturn is anchoring Jupiter now in Aquarius. I keep hearing the phrase, chickens coming home to roost. Everything that you've dealt out karmically will be returned to you times 100 all at once, as all timelines converge into one, and all aspects of your soul collect into one, wherever you may have left them, wherever they may be. All parts of you will now be one. You shall know all of yourself, whatever the truth of you is, whether that be polarized service to self or polarized service to others. You will feel the unification, the truth, the resonance of who you are, so that the collection of like may occur, and the separation, the split, can be done. Conjunction within, separation without. Then I asked regarding the solar flash great wave of light expected for December 21st, what will occur? The response was, the wave of light is the knowing. The wave of light is the information. It is higher dimensional light, yes. You will either open your arms to receive the love or feel abhorrently repelled by it. This will bring the light together, those polarized positive, and repel the dark to whence it came, polarized negative. And here I was being shown a shock wave and a light arc over darkness, as if light hits something invisible and it travels around like a light umbrella. It's like the magnetics of the earth being blown. It will cause much mayhem and confusion in your world as people react to what they don't understand or what is in opposition of their beliefs. People will come to grips with their experience of what has occurred in their own time. Then I asked, how will those polarized positive receive the love, the light? The response was, they will feel a great sense of joy. Their world will be lighter. The dust will settle. It will feel like a fairyland. And then I was being shown Tinkerbell, and she was coming closer. She has her magic wand and she's flying around. I asked if we will be able to see fairies. The response was, yes. Your physical senses will have experienced a marked upgrade. Your humanness will have expanded. What you had once only sensed clairvoyantly or clairaudiently will now be sensed and experienced in the realm of the physical, integrating with your physical senses. Therefore, those that have been living up there will no longer be so. You will readily be more able to live in the world in which your physical body resides, which will come as a relief to many. And here I want to make a note that this is a Pleiadian transmission, as this information is coming through at this time. Then I asked, what else can you tell me about solstice point 1221? What will happen to those polarized negative? The response was, those polarized negative will have created their own space of darkness. They will realize they have not won, and they will be forced to face themselves on many levels. And here I'm being shown a vision of the Munchkins in the movie The Wizard of Oz, coming out of hiding after the Wicked Witch is dead, and everyone is able to come out and celebrate. The evil is gone. The evil will be gone, eradicated. So suddenly, just on one day, is what I asked, and the response is, it won't be finished on this day, but the world will be very different. Evil will not be pervading. Evil will not be the pervading force. Pure and righteous action will always prevail. Then I asked, when does the split occur? The response was, solstice, 21st of December. And here I was feeling major heart energy with this. Your higher hearts will be lifted, aquamarine and emerald as one binding force. The truth of the heart will be clear. And here there was energy throbbing in my hands. The truth of the heart will be clear and spoken. And here I'm hearing the phrase, laughter fills the air, from a song that I know, and also the lyrics, in my heart dwells one whom I cherish. There will be much joy and revelry, cause for celebration. This alignment is cause for celebration, though one may not actually see with their physical eyes anything to celebrate. That's why the star is there, Jupiter and Saturn appearing as one. Celebrate the light as you look at this conjunction. The star, and I'm being shown the word really big in capital letters. Celebrate the light, a flame, a candle, the fire, the sun, your knowing, your awareness, this raising up of consciousness for humanity, this anchoring of the light. Celebrate. What else can you tell me about solstice? The response was, pardon, forgiveness. Forgiveness allows the coming together and the dissolving of the separation between the selves. This light, this awareness will allow for the coming together of the selves within. Humanity will have much to celebrate. This day has been predicted for eons. We, in particular, see this as a much joyous occasion. Then I asked, Is there anything unexpected? What else will occur that I need to be aware of on this day or on the days that follow? And the response was, there may be a blackout or radio silence. This is not cause for alarm. Do not be concerned. Maintain your joy. This needs to be allowed for the split to occur. The world needs to rest in silence as Gaia, Mother Earth, forms her new creation. What does that mean? I asked. I was shown a new bubble form, and then it separated itself. It feels like a thought form from Gaia. Gaia just thought of something. It's as if Earth needs to go into meditation, and when the world is silent, with its radio waves and internet, that's when she's able to do that, to create, birth something new, a new thought form, something about her higher awareness expanding. Then I asked, what will happen with twin flames on solstice 12/21, the 144? The response was, there is much foretold about the 144,000 soldiers. And with this word soldiers, I felt very powerful energy throughout my body. Light workers of humanity. And here I was getting the feeling of reverence, of looking up to for them, that the Pleiadians look up to the 144. I was feeling a lot of emotion here, and I was being shown a hairstyle like Marie Antoinette. I was seeing Marie Antoinette herself, her blonde hair going up. There was something important about her hair. The 144,000 carries the gold frequency light. And with this, I was feeling much energy rush by my ears, a coldness, temperature, and pressure change. 144K carries the gold frequency light into the awareness of humanity. Twins, where there was two, there is now one. They will come to pass. They will solidify the structure, anchoring this diamond light grid on the earth plane. And here my ears just perked up with the higher frequency. It was very high now. Throughout this entire transmission, I kept being shown a specific QHHT practitioner that I know. I'm aware now that this transmission is from Alcyone of the Pleiades. It is she that is coming through. And I'm being shown this practitioner, this person, a female, blonde, with very pointy ears, a jeweled cap, a head covering with diamonds, very pretty and delicate. This light on 12/21 originates from Alcyone. Alcyone, cyan, blue. It helps merge the chakras in the human body. It helps to merge the human energy system. It will be a solar flash, solar light, solar galactic density wave, and the frequency will originate from Alcyone with assistance of the photonic light. Light without form will become form with the thought of each person. Yes, you are right. This galactic density wave will overhaul structural reprogramming of reality, the opposite of what you call an atomic bomb. It will reconfigure the physical plane at the subatomic level, quantumly reconfigure. Plasmic consciousness, bioplasmic consciousness will reign, and those who are masters of their own selves will reap the benefits. Pleiadian forces are assisting. There is an energetic merge that will occur with all 7 stars of the Pleiades, as well as the constellation that you call Ursa Major. And this energetic merge of the masculine and the feminine will serve to create this new reality that you will then be able to build upon. The crystalline light that will enter the Earth's atmospheric plane will be nothing like you have ever experienced. It will be of such a high frequency and be felt far and wide, with far-reaching results. Then I said, "Tell me something more specific. What actually is going to happen?" And the response was, "Some will be lifted and placed on their throne. It will be as if they are asleep and in a dream, and they will wake on their throne when it's time. The world will be colored and changed, as was foretold. Things that occurred when some were younger, disappointments in your reality, not allowing the magic that you were sure that was inside you, magic that you expected to have but could not produce. Don't let those experiences of being let down affect you. You expected magic because it was possible and is possible and will be coming true. So remember that. Keep expecting the things that you expect, all of the good. That is what is true and what is real and what is possible and will come to pass. When you hold the vision, there is no taking that away. As the year comes to an end, there will be much confusion. It is important to pay attention to and notice the new architecture that is forming, for your attention on this will create more of it. Your attention on this matters. Tuning into the subtle planes can be difficult for some, but it is not for them to create in this way. Then I asked, "Tell me more about the 144 about twins." The response was, "As the merging of the selves occur, so will the twins in the physical plane. There will be a great beam of light in which the magnetics will merge, a magnetic beam of light. It is the frequency. It's not the light shown. It is the frequency of light being transmitted through waves, like a tsunami of light, a sparkling of light that is transmitted, but in large form. There is much that has been foretold. It is up to each incarnated twin's free will as to when the return shall happen. December 21st anchors the reality in which reunions shall occur for all twins. Photonic light wave that will bring everyone up to their own resonance, whatever that may be. It will help each hone their own resonant frequency, whatever that may be. This frequency of light will purify each down to their core essence, whatever that may be. Each will see themselves in a new light. This is a Christmas present for each. There have been limits as to what you are able to manifest, yes, but this will all change on the 21st of December, 2020. It is as if you have been manifesting behind a curtain or a veil of sorts, and you cannot see what you have been manifesting, and suddenly, we are reticent to use the word suddenly, as that assumes a specific relationship with time, but suddenly it will appear. More like you will have woken from a dream. Your vision will be restored. So it is not that it will be appearing, it is that your vision will be restored. Then I asked, what will happen with those who are fearful but who are positively polarized on the 21st of December? The response was, they will see their true selves as they have never seen themselves before. It is their reaction to their true selves which will decide their fate. Some will be able to accept what they see, and some will not. Many have been distanced so far from who they truly are that they cannot comprehend the immensity, the greatness, the power, the purity, the love that they are, and that will cause them to distance further. Some will be relieved that this is what they have known all along deep down, and embrace in tears and deep emotion. Some will choose the heart, and some will run from it. And with this I felt very deep pain and sadness. It is truly the reaction of each person that determines their fate. It is only truth that we show you. It is only light that is being shown to you. It is awareness gifted by God, Source, the One, the All, by yourselves. This level up in consciousness is preordained for humanity at this time, preordained for Earth at this time. It is cosmic law, universal law. It is time for Earth to come out of the depths of the darkness. And here I was hearing the actor Macaulay Culkin in the movie Home Alone, where he says, "I'm not afraid anymore," symbolizing the collective release of much fear. You won't have to be afraid anymore. There will be many coming out of the dark, out of separation with relief, a relief of being able to be in a way that you have never felt before, but in a way that feels most natural. The discomfort that you have felt, that many have felt simply just walking down the street, will no longer be. You will be able to live comfortably in your body once more, as the energetics will now be supporting the higher frequency that you so naturally are. There will be a collective sigh of relief as you're able to expand and connect on this higher level. Breathing, collective breath. And here I asked about the presidency of the US. The response was, "It is okay to turn your eyes from this. Do not let the outcome of the external affect how you are feeling inside. People will soon reap what they have sown. The light of truth will prevail, has prevailed, always prevailed. The light has won. The light has already won." I asked about the current global issues. There is a workaround. There is much occurring that is unseen at this time. The tribes of Israel will be dancing in the streets. And I wasn't quite sure what that meant exactly, but it did feel extra significant. Then I asked if there was anything else that we needed to know right now. The response was, Jupiter is ascending and continues to ascend. This is the rise of Jupiter, transmuting Saturn's lead into gold. There was another word than transmute. It wasn't quite a word in English. It was more of a picture or a feeling. And then I asked, "Tell me about Saturn moving into Aquarius." And the response was, "The harmonics of Saturn will change with this energy. It will change to enlightenment, enlightened Saturn, overseeing a repatterning of the masculine structure, not controlling, overseeing, like on a council of elders, holding the space for this new structure to be built within. The containment, but not contained in a negative sense. It is simply structure for the new world, for the new plane that you will be building on. And suddenly the structure will appear." And with this, I got the Christmas poem, "And what to my wondering eyes should appear," how magic just appears. The lines will be bold. The phrase, coloring outside the lines. The lines will no longer represent restriction, containment. They are simply order in a new, greater, broader, more colorful, more expansive sense. They will assist in the painting of the colors of the new world, the new art that the earth shall now become. The rulership of this sign, Aquarius, states that all will have knowledge, all will have knowing, all will have wisdom. the innovation and electronics that will come into existence will be for the betterment of all. As the connections within all and throughout all will heighten and strengthen, as all will have greater knowing of themselves, the frequencies of the new creations that will be built will be very high, of a much higher nature than is used to, and anything of a lesser or lower frequency will not work, will not sustain, will fall out of frequency, fall out of earshot. Then I asked about the energy throughout the end of the year, or the age of Aquarius, and the response was, the energies of the age of Aquarius are much cause for celebration, as we began with this transmission. It is the beginning. It is akin to the phrase, what came first, the chicken or the egg? They both came from the other. This is a beginning, so you cannot truly know when one began. Did you cause it to come, or did it cause you to come? They are intertwined. You birth each other. It is an eternal cosmic birthing into higher and higher levels of creation. Communities will thrive. You will feel supported like never before. Individuals will feel supported. We will feel connections, higher levels of relationships. There will not be codependency, but unconditional support. Above all, Jupiter and Saturn means unconditional support, based on love, the energy that holds the universe together. Then my response was, okay, let's go deeper into love. What is love? The response to that was, it is the energetic frequency that emanates from the one true source. Love is pure desire to know oneself. Love is pure devotion to the truth of oneself. Love feeds back to source. Love breathes out and flows directly back in harmony and full honoring of the self. Love pervades all. You have the awareness that love is based in the heart, as the heart is what feels, and the heart is what has the desire. The heart is what is first formed. The pulse emanates from the heart. The physical force of the pulse emanates from the heart, and love is what is radiated. Love is the result of the pulsing, of the form which creates existence as we know it. At the core of the pulse is the desire to know more. It is a frequency of not knowing, but desiring. It is a frequency of curiosity, of wonderment, of exploration. The pulse of life, therefore, is wonderment and curiosity and exploration. The desire to know more, the desire to be more in form, to gain experiences, that is the nature of the pulsing. And the more that life is felt, the more that love in its fullness can be radiated. The knowing begets more love, light and love. Light is the masculine principle, and love is the feminine, but they are both from source as one. And this was the end of the transmission. I hope you enjoyed this very special and powerful transmission and are feeling the love. Please share if this resonates with you, and please comment below if you have any thoughts or questions for me. And if you decide to use this as a meditation, please let me know if there is anything that you received from it. I hope you enjoy, and I am sending you all so much love.